In this demonstration, I would like to develop a computer program to read the point coordinates. And after getting the point coordinates, the program shall decide that the program will decide that whether the point lies in first quadrant, second quadrant, or third or fourth quadrant. So I developed the logic with the demonstration of the equivalent statement. So we know that in the first quadrant, the x and y both are positive. In the second quadrant, the x value is negative and y value is positive. In the third quadrant, we have x values negative and y values negative 2. In the fourth quadrant, we have x positive and y values less than 0. So let's develop the algorithm in the form of flowchart. And we can also make a check that if the coordinates are 0, 0, it is at the center, it's the origin. So let's develop the algorithm. So there is going to be the start. Okay. So after the start, the program should read. So our desire is to get values of x and y, right? And then I make a first check with the diamond. So if x is 0 and y is 0, so uh, let's draw it here. So it is the message would be it is at origin, right? It is the origin point. So we can go further for the end of the program, or if we like to repeat it, then we can ask for the new values. Okay. If this is not the situation, then we are going to experience 4 possibilities. So let's first develop the first possibility, that if this is not the condition, and let's mention here yes. So yes for this one and no for this one. Now we will make checks on x and y, right? So the first thing, so if x, um, okay, if y is greater than 0, so then we have 2 possibilities. Okay. If y is greater than 0, so it is either in the first quadrant or in the second quadrant. So we have the option first and second quadrant. So quadrants, right? So then if it is in first or second quadrant, then we can make a decision structure, right? So by checking now the value of x, y check has been generated. So then if x is greater than 0 and this is true, so now the answer will be that point in first quadrant. And if this is not true, then we have the other option, that well, it lies in the second quadrant, right? So this information will then be finally collected, right, to the junction. Okay, so first and second quadrants have been decided, right? And now let's see the other option. Right. We see the other block. Yes, and if it is no, so we have to build the other segment. So up to this point, now we have the possibility in two quadrants. So here it is in quadrant third or the fourth, right? And then the further decision will come from the value of x. So if x is greater than 0, so y is negative already. So the possibility for yes, so the answer is the fourth quadrant, right? And for no, yes, this is the fourth quadrant. And if x is less than 0, which means this statement is false, so then it is in the third quadrant, right? So third quadrant, and we can print the message accordingly, right? So this is where the program brings its all of the outputs, and after that, uh, we can make we can read some variable as an option, right? So option to continue with a new number, to continue with a new point, right? So, and here we will read something. If yes, so we will get back. Yeah, we will control we will shift the control to read a value. So this is the loop which is going to appear over there. And then if it is not required, if it is not required, so for no, the algorithm has completed. So we can write the printing of results and then stop. Okay. So this is the complete algorithm. We start with the reading of the data, XY coordinates from here, and then if X and Y are 0, then this is the origin point. So we have to read another new point. So if this is not true, then we first check the value of Y, and the value of y greater than 0 brings us to the possibility of of having this point in first or second quadrant, and that will be then confirmed and further diagnosed to be in first or second quadrant by the value of x, and the other branch of this if loop goes to the possibility of exploring the point in third or fourth quadrant. So let's stop the first part of this demonstration, and in the next demonstration, we will program it.